Good evening, I'm Bridget Shanahan. David Schneider is off tonight. Voters in the northern Vermont town of Highgate will decide whether or not to regulate backyard target shooting in one neighborhood. The vote is non-binding, which means whatever the town does decide will only be a recommendation. Still, like most gun issues, this one is also controversial. News Channel 5's David Charney is in Highgate today and has a story for us tonight. David?
Well, Bridget, Vermont law prohibits communities from regulating gun licenses or ranges, but communities can step in and set rules for when firearms can be discharged. That's the idea floating around Highgate, where in some places, neighbors are saying recreational shooting is just too dangerous.
Bullets are leaving people's property, and we don't want people to get hurt, and we don't want houses to get shot.
Vern Broski says houses are getting shot in Highgate. He's petitioned for a non-binding article for town meeting day, asking whether the town should regulate recreational shooting in some neighborhoods.
Many of the people on the petition are gun owners. I'm one myself. I'm a hunter. Like I said, this is all about safety.
This ordinance got heated when shots were heard here on the elementary school playground. Federal law already makes it a crime to fire a gun on school property, but this ordinance would go even farther, saying guns can't be shot within 1,000 feet of the school. Broski led members of the town select board through backyard shooting ranges Saturday.
That's what could happen, but it hasn't happened, so it's not the facts.
So we're going to wait till it does happen.
So why don't you just bring up the facts?
We're going to wait till somebody gets shot.
The owners of these ranges say they are playing it safe, but Broski points out what he says are bullet holes in this silo, less than a half-mile from the properties in question. Also on hand Saturday, Clint Gray of the Vermont Federation of Sportsmen Clubs. He says he can't be sure if the marks on the silo are bullet holes.
I can't tell you that they did 100%, but I definitely can't tell you that there wasn't one or two that went out through there.
Gray says it's up to the landowners to make sure bullets stay on their property, noting the case of Joseph McCarthy, the Essex, Vermont man convicted in the death of his neighbor. A stray bullet from McCarthy's property killed John Rice, who was sitting down to dinner.
They understand that the responsibility is that once the projectile that leaves that firearm is theirs. And it doesn't necessarily mean that they're the ones pulling the trigger.
In the meantime, Gray suggested those with makeshift ranges invest in backstops meant to make sure bullets won't go where they shouldn't. For Broski, he says the backyard ranges are dangerous and a commercial gun range is just a few miles away.
It's very cheap. It's well worth the cost versus accidentally shooting somebody because your range is inadequate.
One backyard range owner says her family has lived in the area for nearly 2 decades and they've never had any complaints. A select board member says they'll see what happens Tuesday, but it's more likely they'll do something about noise from these firearms than anything else. Live in the newsroom tonight, I'm David Charnes, News Channel 5.